doing sound and lights tonight, and I hope that you all enjoy this show. Our first act up tonight is a one-act called Enigma, and it was directed by senior Brittnee Maia, who could not be here tonight, so I am doing her curtain speech in her place. Her three cast members are CJ Bergamo, Emily Waddington, and Emma Casagrande, and the three of these students really worked hard because in Brittnee's absence, they really made sure that this one act happened, so I'm very proud of them. So please enjoy our first one-act play, Enigma.
Satisfied with what you've done? I think I've suffered enough recently to satisfy even your ambitions.
No, or you couldn't talk like that. You sit there making phrases. Oh, how I've heard you a little.
The joys of new love will heal the pains of old.
There will be no more joy or pain of love for me. You do not believe that, but that part of me which loves is dead. Do you think I have come through all this unhurt? No, I cannot hope